Ever wondered how decision trees are induced in data mining? Well, let's embark on an enlightening journey to uncover the answers. Decision trees, as the name suggests, are tree-like models of decisions. These models represent potential outcomes, including chance event outcomes, resource costs, and utility, to name a few. In the realm of data mining, decision trees play a crucial role. They serve as a roadmap, guiding us through complex data landscapes, helping us make sense of the overwhelming amount of information. They are used to simplify intricate decision-making processes, taking us from a broad question to a specific answer, just like how you navigate from the trunk of a tree to its leaves. These trees are not just about making decisions, they are problem solvers too. They assist in creating a visual representation of choices and their potential impacts. Now that we know what decision trees are, it's time to understand how they are induced in data mining. So, how are decision trees induced in data mining, you might wonder? Well, it's a three-step process, each crucial to the overall decision-making. First up, we have attribute selection. This is where we choose which attribute of our data will act as the decision node in our tree. The goal is to select an attribute that best splits the data into distinct groups. We do this by calculating the entropy, or the measure of impurity, for each attribute. The attribute with the lowest entropy is selected as the decision node. This might sound a bit complex, but it's just a way of saying we're looking for the attribute that best categorizes our data. Next, we move on to tree generation. Here, we start building our decision tree from the top down. We begin with the attribute selected in our first step and create branches for each possible value of this attribute. This process is repeated for each newly created branch using the remaining attributes. It's like playing a game of 20 questions where each question helps you get closer to the answer. Last but certainly not least, we have tree pruning. This step is all about simplifying our tree. Sometimes, our tree gets a little too complex and starts to overfit the data, meaning it's too specific to the training data and doesn't perform well with new data. To avoid this, we prune or trim the tree. We remove branches that contribute little to the classification power of the tree, making it simpler and more efficient. Each of these steps plays a vital role in the induction process. Attribute selection helps us identify the most important features of our data. Tree generation allows us to construct a model that can make predictions, and tree pruning ensures our model is not overly complex and can generalize to new data. As you can see, the induction process is quite fascinating, but it doesn't end there. What makes the decision tree induction process so essential in data mining? Well, decision tree induction is vital to data mining for several compelling reasons. First, it simplifies complex decision-making processes. Imagine navigating through a dense forest of data. Without a guide, you'll likely get lost. A decision tree acts as that guide, helping you find the right path by breaking down complex decisions into manageable, logical steps. Next, decision tree induction aids in data classification. Each branch of the tree represents a possible decision, leading to an outcome or another decision. This way, it organizes data into clear, distinct categories, making it easier to analyze and understand. Finally, decision tree induction enhances data prediction accuracy. By following the tree's branches to their ends, you can predict future outcomes based on past data. This predictive capability is invaluable in many fields, from business to healthcare, where accurate forecasting can make a world of difference. Decision tree induction indeed plays a crucial role in data mining. Now that we've covered the induction process, let's summarize what we've learned. We started with the basics, defining decision trees as powerful tools that allow us to predict outcomes based on decisions. They're like roadmaps, guiding us through a jungle of data, helping us make informed decisions. We then dived into the induction process, a method of creating these decision trees. This process involves splitting data into subsets based on attribute values, starting from a root node and expanding until we reach our leaf nodes, which represent our final decisions. The importance of this mechanism in data mining cannot be overstated. Decision tree induction provides a practical, efficient way to sift through massive amounts of data, identifying patterns and making predictions. It's a crucial skill for anyone involved in data analysis and machine learning. Remember, understanding decision tree induction can be a game changer in your data mining journey. So keep exploring, keep learning, and stay curious.